And we are live.
Are we?
We are, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I said it's live on my screen.
Says, do you need to
because there's a delay. There's like a minute delay.
So we have a minute
of dead air.
No, like this is actually recording right now.
Oh, people can see us.
Yes. They'll see us going right now.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So welcome to the Munzee podcast. Videocast, actually.
Yes, this is the Munzee Videocast.
First one. We're giving it a shot. As you can tell, this is kind of a trial run. But we're here with almost everybody. Rob 2.0 had to be here because Rob's on his way out of town. See, now this is gonna mess with me. It's gonna be.
We're watching y'all stream, and there's a little bit of a delay, but we do have questions.
Do we? Alrighty. But yeah. So again, guys, this is the Munzee Videocast. We're gonna incorporate this into our actual podcast, but we wanted to give it a shot today to obviously get these kinks out of the way and figure out what exactly it is we need to do and how well this works. And we are certainly learning a lot. But yeah, so I'm here with Scott, Peter, TJ, Matt, and myself, Dylan, of course. Rob couldn't be here. This is fake Rob. He is in the middle of a drive to Houston, so we'll get on without him. But yeah, so we've had you guys send in some questions. I think Matt's going to be on top of that. And other than that, we're just going to kind of shoot the breeze and talk, and you guys will listen.
This is what we do on a normal Friday.
Yeah, this is essentially it. We all push ourselves into the smallest room possible.
That's right.
Remember the good old days.
Good stuff.
There's a lot of beef in here.
Or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd feel bad for the female employees here. But all right, Matt, how are we doing on questions?
Well, we just answered there's the Rob question, and I saw it live. So
the question is, why is Rob driving to Houston? There you go.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I still don't know.
There's a Geo Coin Fest.
Well, here.
The reason why Rob's driving to Houston is because there's a Geo Coin Fest, and he's going down there to help promote Munzee at the Geo Coin Fest. And I think he's meeting up with Dale and Barb, two of our authorized resellers. And I'm not positive, but I think he might have mystery Munzees for sale there, and other stickers and Munzee gear. And so if you're in the Houston area, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to stop on by and get some of the stuff you can't just get unless you come to MHQ.
I think that's a good
idea. For those of you who haven't been to an event with Rob, he usually throws tons of things away for free. He, gives everything for cheaper. So it'd definitely be worth your time to check it out and follow him. He shouldn't be too hard to find.
Right. You could certainly make a deal with Rob, or if you say, how much for mysteries, he'll hook you up.
So you saw Peter there taking a selfie with fake Rob, and we have another question. Why isn't Peter wearing a hat like everyone else?
So I'm really not a hat guy. I have that exact Munzee, the white Munzee hat that Scott is wearing, and I have a Munzee slouch beanie, which doesn't do you much good in Texas.
What are you talking about? It's fall now.
It's like 95 degrees and you're wearing a wool beanie. But so,
although I think it's about 35 degrees in the podcast room, so you could probably use it about.
I could put it on in here.
Yeah,
I'm not a hat guy. My hair, the way that it is, I don't know. It's like I put it on and it looks just ridiculous. Like I have a clown's wig for hair, so it's actually pretty short right now, but most of the time if I try and put a baseball hat on, it just looks ridiculous. So try to stay away from the hats, but I do have some Munzee hats.
It looks really good right now, Peter. I think
you're gorgeous.
You're okay without a hat.
I love my Munzee shirt, my Munzee the nature shirt. Do we have like an official name for that? I don't remember. The
Horizon shirt.
Outdoor shirt. I love my Munzee outdoor shirt. I love the fleece that Matt has on. I think those two are our best pieces of Munzee gear by far.
All of these things he's not wearing right now.
But I wore my Munzee shirt yesterday.
You did wear the Munzee shirt yesterday. I'll give you that.
Munzee sponsor today.
Yeah. We've been really trying to promote Peter to wash his clothes.
Yeah. So I've been trying to get better about that, but
your fiance appreciates it, or
yeah,
maybe doesn't.
She washes all of my clothes.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
But yeah, so not a hat guy, but I do like if I were, I would probably want one of these orange hats, which I call
you need to calm down.
Airsoft gun.
Trying to get my hat.
His hat is one of a kind, I believe.
It is one of a kind, special ordered.
It's UTD colors.
It is. They're UTD colors. If you didn't know, I go to UT Dallas.
We should have custom color hats if you want.
No.
Maybe hats for your clan.
Come
on.
Talk to the apparel people.
I do have on the
TJ.
orange hat, the pink shirts, the Munzee jacket,
Green.
and the.
Are you wearing the Munzee underwear? Oh, the Munzee lanyard.
Actually, coming soon, you probably will have the ability to pick from a pretty wide selection of gear to order.
But not
such
an orange
as
hat.
Not orange hats.
Possibly.
No.
It's like the ring.
Matt,
There's only
I'm
one.
shutting this down.
Shut it down.
Okay, we do have a serious question though, not from someone we know. Well, someone we know, but someone that doesn't work here. Will the Munzee subscription service include a new Munzee type that can only be gotten from the subscription?
There's a good chance there will, maybe even a few different kinds.
The plan was, we don't know about month 1 quite yet, but the plan was to use the subscription service as a big push for unique physical Munzees that you won't get elsewhere. So if not right away, then definitely over time, we're definitely planning on that.
No, there will be unique ones from day one. They're
even better.
They're sitting right outside the podcast studio as we speak.
All right.
Scott, can you
Thank
see
you.
him?
Thank you,
that
Richard
big
Lillis,
bull
for that.
Well, yeah. So it's definitely worth your time and money to sign up for the subscription service because, again, you're going to get things that nobody else can get. And, that's the way we like to make it.
And it'll be like a Munzee surprise every month.
Exactly.
Because
Because
we're like Rob in
It's
your
Christmas
mail.
a month.
Exactly.
Rob Day.
Well, Rob Day. Every day is Rob Day.
Every day. Rob's not even in the same area as we are, and we still have him on the podcast.
Exactly.
That's
He's
how
here.
good he is.
He's here in foam board spirit.
All right. So Gary Robertson asks, it's a little hard to see on my screen, but does everybody have a beard, or is there a clean-shaven one?
Matt is the.
I'm the baby of the
clean
group.
He's the baby.
He's
been growing that for a year.
for a year now. No, everyone does have some facial hair
I'm just lazy.
until
It's because
your
we
wife or
work
girlfriend
so
gets
hard.
mad, and
It's not a show off or whatever thing. It's just a lazy thing.
wait until November 1st when Rob's making us shave everything off so we can grow mustaches.
Yeah. Well, and I do care. I make sure to grow a beard, and I keep it kind of
Oh, you keep it like
Trim.
trim?
because if I shave, I look like a baby. Like I remember, so before I got this awesome job working here, I was looking for jobs all over the place, and I found a recruiter found me, and they're like, "Hey, we'd love to interview you. Can you come on this date?" And it's like a Monday morning, so I'm like, "Yeah, definitely." And so like 10 minutes before I'm supposed to leave for this interview, so this is my first interview out of college, so I'm like, okay, I gotta shave. I need to look professional. This will be good. And so I do it and automatically regret it. I look like a child. No one's gonna hire me. And so I'm freaking out about this. So 10 minutes before I'm supposed to go to this interview, I'm like, oh shoot, maybe I should research this company and maybe learn a little bit about them. And I find out that it's an insurance scam, that this company that wanted to interview me was reaching out to all college age kids to scam them into buying insurance from them. So I shaved my face for no reason and have not since.
All right.
Much more than you needed to know.
Lesson learned. Don't shave.
Don't shave.
Knowledge, though.
Knowledge.
Again,
Wow,
another
good question.
We are getting some good questions. You guys are looking at sounding great. Thank you.
That's thanks to Matt, guys.
How often do you plan to do a video cast? Well, that depends on you.
Depend, yeah.
Doing pretty well so far.
Exactly.
We have 28 viewers right now. I'm aware.
I like that.
That's good.
It's cool.
These videos will be on YouTube. They're on YouTube streaming, and then as soon as we're done, they will be on YouTube for download or watching forever. And we will also have the audio available at some point.
Soon
after. But what we would like to do, what I would like to do, is make this a replacement for the podcast. Do it every week at the same time. You guys can tune in with us. I forgot we waved Rob around for a
Yeah.
while.
The delay.
And just make it a weekly thing. I kind of like this time because I'm actually here at 2 p.m. on Fridays.
Well, maybe I don't know, and that is not set in stone.
It is
but
not.
Again, we want to get it to the point where the podcast or videocast is at the same time every week. That way, you guys can talk to us, ask us questions, and essentially hear it all live. But again, this is our test right now. We're gonna see how this works. And
we just lost 3 viewers when we talked about it.
I don't know. We lost 3 viewers. So, although maybe that's like me, you, and Rob.
Could be. Could be.
But yeah, so hopefully the videocast becomes a very permanent and weekly thing.
All right. Not wrong button. There we go. There's some serious questions, but we're gonna go back to this one. Why would anyone shave? That's a good question.
I don't know. It's a hassle.
Thanks, Adam Moritz.
Yeah, our player of the week, Adam Morris, who also sports a very nice beard.
Oh, yeah, that picture.
Oh yeah.
So that's a good. No, you shouldn't. That's the answer.
He had
Unless your wife makes you.
Adam was one of the Munzee light pole repair crew at the Bash, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. They were here bright and early at Franconia.
Those costumes were A+.
There you go. Straight from the mouth of Peter.
Peter's a
A+.
minimalist.
Just I walked in and I was like, wow, very nice. Munzee light pole.
This is a question more for Rob, and he's not here.
We'll answer it.
We'll answer.
Then Gary Robertson again. Is there any thoughts to expanding the pickup window for Clan Wars? Our clan has had trouble in the past months with late drops.
Never mind. I don't want to answer that.
We've talked about it.
I think Rob's listening. He might actually answer that and type to Matt.
Yeah, if Rob obviously on the road can't be here, but he is, giving us some feedback as we're doing this. And so maybe he'll answer that question. We'll get back to you.
He tends to be king of the clan wars, so he's the one that decides those things. Obviously, all suggestions are taken under review, and he'll give you a straight answer.
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely talked about having like a 11th person kind of sub in or something like that, but nothing's set in stone.
So if you ask, you may get what you want, or you may not. You never know.
The worst we can do is say no.
That's right.
Or kick you out of clan wars.
Or ban you.
Yeah. Adam is very active right now. Peter, your beard is a sexy beast.
Oh, thanks, Adam. Appreciate it.
This is cute. When did this turn into the love line?
I'm not sure.
It's always a love line.
Has anyone beat Scott at ping pong?
What was that?
Has anyone beat Scott at ping
I
pong?
want to know who asked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Shay
I'm not sure what just
listening?
happened.
I am definitely the office ping pong champion, but I got defeated yesterday.
Minus the mark.
He also got defeated the first day we put it up, but doesn't want to admit that.
and by a girl. So,
Yeah,
Not that
Shay,
matters.
not me.
that matters.
Shay.
But that wait, Shay doesn't matter?
Oh God. PR.
Shay works in our marketplace. If you didn't meet
She's
her,
awesome.
you didn't know her. She is awesome. Well, that's a consensus. But she beat Scott. She's apparently very good at ping pong. Scott's pretty good at ping pong.
She is very good.
I beat TJ earlier today.
Everybody's beat
TJ doesn't even care. When he plays ping pong.
I'm trying to boost my self-esteem here, guys. Come on now.
Because Matt needs it.
We should have like a tournament.
Ping
No.
pong, Munzee ping pong tournament. Place your bets.
A poker tournament.
Well,
We should have a ping pong tournament.
Place
No,
your
because
bets.
then Peter and I will be like the loser bracket for a 4-hour game that nobody can score a point on.
Or we get like a double limb.
Double limb.
So at
we
least you get
fancy.
2 games in.
At least there you go.
Oh, we're out of questions, which is why we kept talking about.
Oh,
ping
okay.
pong. Oh,
So
are you almost done? Question mark.
go.
Thank you, Rob.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for the input there.
I'm gonna delete that question because I can.
Worst question ever.
Matt has that power. And we're done when the people tell us to be done. So,
We'll talk for a few more minutes.
Yeah, we can keep it going.
oh yeah, we can keep talking
We're only
about
in
stuff.
15 minutes, 13 minutes. I can't read my. On Statsy, can we have clusters by countries, please? That is John. I can't read it. It's too far away.
What? Matt, do
Mu-
we need
Mu-
to get you some
Munzee eye
Munzee
insurance.
glasses?
Come on, guys.
Glasses? What's his last name?
Tatchell? Tatchell?
I don't know.
John Tatchell. We're gonna go with that. So on Statsy, can we have clusters by countries, please?
Maybe.
Maybe.
That doesn't sound that hard to do.
Scott would be the one to make that happen.
Daniel,
So.
are you listening?
So we've got a maybe.
Yeah, Fisher.
It's only 9:15.
Gotta
We
clarify.
should next week or whenever we do. We should get Daniel Fisher to come in.
To come
There
in
you
or to
go.
like video in.
Fly him in.
I mean, if he wants to fly in, that's cool. I'd like to meet him.
They can translate into German. for me.
There you
There we
go.
go.
There you go.
Maybe we'll get more than 20 users, 20 viewers.
Munzee's gonna get Rosetta Stone for all of us, so we can learn German.
It is Google Plus. I mean, there probably is only 20 users out there.
Oh,
So
don't
them
let
some
the
fight
powers that
words.
be hear you.
Not like Munzee with a lot more users.
How many users is that, Scott? You should know this on the top of your head.
180.
That's the number that's been floating around the past couple weeks. 180.
It grows every day.
There you
Say
go.
that.
That's the correct answer.
Traction. Right. It's growing every day.
They're over there playing on their phones again.
Well, Rob just texted me and said, "So you're done?" LOL.
I think Rob really doesn't want us on here.
Well, because he's not here. He's
That's
probably
true.
upset.
He's
He's
probably
jealous.
He's gonna come in here and do a video podcast by himself.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Rob's video diary.
That's right.
But yeah, so I'm guessing we're not getting any more questions.
We have
coming
not
in.
received another question yet.
Do you have anything else to talk about?
I'm sure we do.
We can always find things to talk about.
But yeah, so obviously we have the subscription service coming up next month. So we'll be putting out all the details for those here in the next couple, probably weeks, I would imagine. Just don't want to overflow with everything. But also, obviously, Monday starts the Munzee Munch Ghost specials that are going to be popping up. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think
that's all coded, ready to go. Just waiting on the time.
just waiting on the time. Well, that should be a lot of fun. I've heard it seems like everybody's really excited about it, and Namco hasn't tried to sue us yet, so I'm going to call it.
Have you told people where the map is to see all?
I don't know where the map is, so maybe you should tell them.
Munzee.com/munch.
Munch.
MUNCH. All right. Munzee.com/munch.
Obviously, there's none out there right
Yeah,
now.
but come Monday, you can use that
Wait, I got
special
2
map to
minutes
see
to
them.
make sure it works. I'm pretty sure it works.
Daniel Fisher. But yeah, so we've got that going on Monday, and then I think we're going to be giving you details on that hotel we talked about. We're going to release those details on Wednesday, with a release date and some sort of description of how they work. Because
we just got a bunch of questions.
Whoa.
Okay, so
Is there going to be a separate ghost map, as
There
we
you
just
go.
said?
there we go.
It'll have the ghost and pellets.
Check.
Ghost and pellets.
So instead of the other one, and it'll say how much time's left, just like the other one.
Cool,
because I know
cool.
It's a big thing. How many hours, minutes does it have left? And you click on one, just like in years past, or
Years
maybe
past.
months, whatever.
We're old.
Specials past. It'll say how much time's left.
All right. We've also got, will we be able to convert a greenie to a hotel using the app, or will we have to go back to the website?
Back to the website for now.
For
For now, until we update our apps. to
Yes.
support it. We are going to eventually add a way that we could do it dynamically, that we don't have to update the apps when we come out with new types. But for now, you'll have to go convert it via the website.
Well, but kind of back on that monthly subscription, there may be something that kind of changes that up too, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say that. But
I was just hinting. Again, we'll see. Maybe you
right.
should set it for a monthly subscription, and
Maybe.
then there may be an answer to that question.
Yeah.
What else we got, Matt?
Yeah, we're looking. What?
Well, apparently there's some questions on our Google Plus page as well. So I'm
okay,
gonna
so Matt's
pull that
gonna
up.
Pull that up.
But I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this name. I'm sorry. You know this question is yours.
You know who you are.
Can you please expand possible filtering on map? Only special. There are only so much type of specials.
Yes, eventually.
Again, all these things are written
Again,
down
after
somewhere.
When we first had specials, when we released the 2.0 apps, there were like mysteries. I think were the only specials. But now there are many, many, many different kinds of specials. So yes, a way will be soon that we'll be able to dynamically update what you could filter by, and maybe even different kind of filters instead of just certain kind of specials. What's TJ
For all the laymen out there, what does dynamically mean?
In this context.
In this context,
Oh,
yes.
like,
not just a dictionary description.
Well, Webster.
so that basically, like, as we release new ones, you won't have to have an app update. It'll just automatically show when we come up with super motels. Wait, what?
That's
not a real guy.
What he's talking
Rob,
about.
Rob, please don't fire me. I promise. No, but
Um,
as we come out with new ones, it'll be.
so I'm gonna thank you, Gary, for reminding me that there are questions on the Munzee page. But before I go on to this next one, how about no? That's not what I wanted to answer either.
Matt
yeah.
Reed, good.
How about
This is
closest
tough for
clusters
Matt.
that
This is the
also
first time.
it is? How about closest clusters that also show the ones you've capped? I'm assuming that's talking about the map.
Like clusters of ones you
Yes.
have captured.
I believe so.
I'm not sure. I quite.
That's
get
an
that.
interesting idea as well. We'll
Matt's
get back
just
to that.
thinking to
I'm just-
himself
I'm-
right
I'm-
now.
Matt might
right
not be
now.
telling us the correct questions. Actually,
One, no, Gary, you do not get a special icon for watching the first
my.
podcast.
I guess it was only a
I'm
matter
sorry.
of time before
I'm sorry.
somebody.
that's right. Scan this QR code.
That would be good.
This from Christopher Hartman, I thought was a really good question. On the topic of ghosties, what if one of the power pellets lands on a Munzee that does not have 3 other Munzees within a mile of it?
It will not. Then they will not become ghosts. So if you get a pellet, or yes, no.
We've stumped Scott.
Yeah. Okay. Do you understand what he's asking?
No, maybe I don't.
Okay,
Okay.
there's a Munzee that
Right.
a pellet lands on,
Right,
but there's no other Munzees within a
Oh.
mile.
right. There will be no ghosts.
There will
Oh,
no be
okay.
ghosts.
Right. So if there's only 2 that are within a mile, those will become ghosts.
Okay.
So
But it all changes in 6 hours anyways. So
Right,
it'll
exactly.
bounce. And obviously we
the
have a
ghosts don't bounce, only the pellets.
well, yeah,
Obviously.
exactly.
So yeah, if there's nothing
The
within
ghost,
a mile,
yeah.
then
The
there's
ghosts
no
just disappear
It's
in
not-
their 2 hours
because
anyways.
I definitely considered it. We, as if I talked to anyone else.
Yeah.
I definitely considered it, but afraid, if there was one and the closest ones were 10, 12 miles away. I mean, the ghosts are made for, if you capture one, you have to kind of, like Pac-Man, you kind of have to quickly go to it. So
Exactly.
that's kind of the goal of it. So
All right. Hello, Cash Eater from Prague, Czech Republic. You've checked in. Daniel Hammock is waka walking away. Robert Lyons, could we get a subscription service that is more of a buy for the year option? I wish I could buy my year motels just show up like magic on the first of the month for the entire year instead of small charges each month.
So one of the benefits of the subscription service is that once you sign up for it, you don't have to do anything ever again. It will automatically go to your account each month. So that opens up options for other types of subscriptions later. And we had talked with Rob about, again, setting up the motel and hotel subscriptions that you guys currently do each month in this recurring service. So that's something that we definitely want to look into.
All right.
Cut and dry.
Robert Lyons, thank you.
I feel this is a really educational podcast.
It is.
I know, right?
Where-
Yeah.
Talking about the Allen Americans.
Right, you guys talk about Allen Americans and Stars games.
Don't worry, I'll
That is important.
it is. It is. Don't
TJ,
worry. I'll get
TJ.
another personal story in here
That's
soon.
right.
Yeah.
You already told us about your mustache.
Yeah.
Your beard, so.
Maureen McCarty asks, is the
Oh,
price
turtle.
set for hotels yet? What is the scoring?
Scoring, we coming soon.
It will be just as complicated.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. Rob knows these things. I tried to figure it out, and I'm not smart enough. But he was a math teacher. That's how he knows all these things. But yeah, so that'll be coming soon. Be on the
And then
lookout for that.
pricing, Again, yet to be determined.
Yeah. Again, that'll all be announced on Wednesday when we officially announce the
Right.
hotels. Right now, it's just
But it's all coded up.
it is. It is.
So,
So
So
It's
we
all
know
taken
what
care
we're
of.
doing.
Yeah.
We're just not telling you. So.
all right, what else we got, Matt?
These are good.
They are good.
I'm gonna be down here for a while.
Let's see. No, we're
All my work's done. It's all coded up. Well,
out of
Daniel
questions.
Fisher.
Come on, people.
I say you're out of questions.
We're out of questions.
Okay, I guess I need to tell another personal story.
Personal story. So I We talked about it
You're
on the
not telling a personal
podcast.
story.
Matt
That is.
Matt kidnapped my kid.
I
last
did. I
night.
kidnapped Etta Joe last night. We went to the Stars game.
That was a lot of fun, actually.
It was a lot of fun, and you get some really weird looks rocking around with a month-old baby
No,
baby in
6-week-old.
downtown Dallas.
Thank you very much. It was like 11 o'clock at night in uptown Dallas with a newborn. Yeah, I'm a good parent, and I wasn't even the one carrying her. I gave her off to Matt.
But if it makes you feel any better, Mike Bonanno has also had his children's there as well. So
Children.
I can't speak right now.
Hey, if people would send them in, we'd be good.
That's right.
We're answering them too quick.
We're sorry. We have 4 minutes. Well, technically we have 4 minutes, so we hit our 30-minute
We'll
mark.
do it for 4 more minutes. Then
All
we'll
right.
go back to
We'll make this a
the-
30-minute video cast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a
Again, we're gonna have to
Appropriate.
start putting time limits on our podcast now. No
I think
more
it's-
just talking.
I think it's cool that people are asking questions.
Oh, no, I think
That
it's
definitely makes
awesome.
it- Instead of like, oh, another story. I mean,
Well,
it's cool, but
And again, it gives everybody an opportunity to see that we hear most of the
Right.
things you guys say, and we all think about them as well. So
Right.
if we don't always get back to you, it's not like we're just ignoring you or anything.
maybe because Rob's not here.
That's it. Rob would shut down. No more questions.
also a reminder, you can, if you are equipped, video chat with us.
That'll
be fun
We'll do
eventually.
that here in a little bit. That's a new step.
It is a new step, and this whole thing is a new step. And
We're all
I think it's
getting used to it, and it's not going too bad.
No.
Again, I don't know how we're getting out of this tiny room. I'm pretty
that's a good question.
blocked in.
Oh, I can get out. Y'all can stay here, I
That's
guess.
good.
Yeah,
Well, all right. Well,
we're-
any last minute questions?
This reminds me of the Howard Stern show.
Yeah. Oh, Howard Stern.
Yeah.
There's well, there were things I could say, but
Yeah, inappropriate is
Inappropriate,
mostly
yeah.
attached.
the
to
interview
it.
part's going really well. I feel like we need a couch. We just need to expand the podcast room.
There you
Have
go.
a couch. Have
We can,
more room.
we can
People.
do it in the player hangout area if you like.
Oh, we should do
It
that.
wouldn't be a bad idea either.
This is the first time people are seeing the podcast room because they didn't see it on the tour.
they seen pictures,
They see
Yeah.
pictures.
but this is which I don't know if this is much better,
It's
but
kind of like you're
Live
a Munzee
action.
player and we're just sitting here.
yeah, you were at the door of our
You were
podcast room.
literally at the door.
But we're doing what we do here at Munzee, and we make ourselves available to our players. And that's what this is.
Right.
It's about us being available. Very transparent company. And we hope you appreciate that.
Transparent's like ghosts.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. All right, Matt, what are we at?
Oh, Rob's answering questions on our Google Plus page.
What?
What?
Rob!
No!
Taking all of our questions.
Oh, okay. Well, he was looking, I guess, to figure out what. When you click on the video, have a button in the top right corner gives a Q&A question. Okay, so he's giving people ways to ask questions.
I think
okay.
people are wondering how.
Oh, we got another question.
Ooh, whoa, hey!
Let's see. Sometimes when I want to scan directly from the map view in the app, I get an error message that I already captured this Munzee. This I get from button for scan. Can you fix it?
You probably have to uninstall the app. Something is probably stuck in the offline queue. So
There you go.
You have to uninstall the app, which kind of stinks.
Yeah, that's no fun.
No fun.
Man, do not let that be our last question.
Yeah, please.
Do not let us end on that sour
I'm
note.
being as straight as
Hey,
possible.
I mean, yeah, again,
Honesty. Open.
Honesty, right?
honesty and openness.
It's a bug and it's very hard to reproduce. Offline queue has been, I mean, it's awesome, but it's very temperamental. I tell people if they want to do offline, just turn on airplane mode, capture Munzees, deploy Munzees, and then when you get to a place with good internet,
okay.
turn airplane mode back on. Because the problem is, it's the up and down as far as connecting and not connecting. That's the problem. It's not offline. It's not the app.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just the connecting and disconnecting from
exactly.
the internet.
Yeah.
TJ will understand that.
Rob is over here gloating in the answer question section. So
Rob,
Hey, Rob, get out of your car for a second and wave the next person down that you see.
That's right.
Wes Weeks, can your podcast include more people calling in or interviews with Munzee players? Yes, it can.
Call in.
You do have that. You do have that option.
oh my God.
If it's Rob's on the phone.
Rob just called in.
Or I was just calling.
But
Long
yes,
time
you
listener,
can.
first time caller.
That's right. First time, long time.
Which one?
But yeah, so yes, you can. We'll
Wait, hold on. We have clarification.
Hold on. He's Rob currently on the phone answering a question that
Oh.
we incorrectly answered. So give me a second and I'll answer it properly.
So yeah, we'll if we can't get you on obviously this podcast or this videocast, we will invite you and such. And oh, your phone's ringing too. And
Now,
we're very
we'll
you
get that
told
done.
them to call, and now they're all
I'm gonna put
calling.
Rob on speakerphone, and he's gonna attempt to answer this question.
Oh.
This is gonna go terribly.
Speakerphone through a
It's
microphone.
gonna be terrible.
All right, Rob, you're on.
Okay, so there are several things that as people ask questions, it takes a couple of minutes for you guys to see them, so that way people can know the reasoning behind all that. But the question that came through was when you're looking at the map and someone is trying to capture a Munzee, then it buzzes and says, sorry, you've already captured this Munzee. What's happened is when you go from the map, if you select a virtual Munzee and then you find an actual QR code, when you hit the capture button, it's trying to capture that virtual that you were already on. So what you need to do is go back to the map and click off of that virtual Munzee, click on any other one, and that will give you the ability to capture that one. So it's not the offline queue. You don't have to reinstall the app or any of that stuff. But good job, Scott. I like your effort on that one. That's Rob V with the gameplay.
This is why I don't answer
And
support
live
tickets.
report from the field.
Coming to you from Houston.
That's work, Rob.
And
Good
that's
job,
why we
Rob.
pay
Thank
him the
you.
medium-sized bucks.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, good work.
But yeah,
Um,
so
You're
if
out there now.
if you did hear that, we're sorry for Scott's mistaken answer there, but it's still that's still a problem. Yes. And that's one way to solve. But yeah,
Thanks for your guess.
so thank you, Rob, for calling in. But back to that question again. This is gonna having the podcast at a certain time on a certain day of the week is going to open up the ability for us to have people call in, have us do interviews. And now, especially since the, MHQ lounge is up and running, we'd love to kind of have some players come in and do interviews every now and then and kind of expand it from there. Because I'm sure you guys get tired of hearing our voices all the time and want to hear some of your players.
Yeah.
So good thing to think about.
We will end this with one last question for Scott.
Oh,
Actually, it's two people asked the same question. When is the new messaging going to be released, or when will messaging work on iPhone?
Oh,
Because it's the question we have left.
Soon.
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 All right.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Sorry for the
Are there any upper
very short answer.
questions?
Upper?
Upper.
Upper.
As opposed to
None of us
downer?
can talk now.
Rob texted me, so I asked if I still have a job on Monday, and he said yes.
Well, that's good.
Is that
Rob
the
will,
final
or
question?
Scott will be back next week.
Yes. Final
Um,
question, Scott.
Yeah. Are there any
Good
last
job.
minute comments from?
No, again, this is very much a trial run, but I think we're kind of getting the kinks out, getting used to that little delay. And again, we're all going to figure it out and get all the kinks out and really enjoy ourselves with this. And I think it's going to be a fun addition to the podcast.
All right.
I think we should do like roaming locations.
Well, when we can get a hotspot that can handle the bandwidth for it, we'll do that.
Time Warner Cable.
Rob is not stopped texting me, by the way. So he's yelling. He texted me, no. So
Those are probably like delayed text messages.
yeah, exactly.
We talked about it like 2 minutes ago, and now he's texting.
He told me distract them and end it. So I think on that, if
Yeah.
Rob says to end it, I
On
think we
that
should
I,
end it.
I think
All
we're
right.
ending it.
Well, maybe next week you guys will see Robin here for real
Should
instead
we,
of the
like,
phone
wave?
cut out.
Should we like wave off everything?
wave by.
Bye.
Kiss.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I feel like I'm in a children's TV show.
You are.
Like it should like Looney Tunes.